Well, good evening and happy Saturday, Idaho. So happy to have you joining us here. We're taking a look right now at some of the current temperatures that we're feeling in the Treasure Valley and up in our mountains. It's 23 degrees in Boise, but it feels to be about 12 degrees at last check, and that's because of a wind that we are experiencing moving at about 10 miles per hour. Up in our mountains, it feels like negative 4 degrees over in Stanley, 7 degrees in McCall, 20 over in Mountain Home, 26 in Ontario. Now, we do have a system that's making its way into our forecast area, which is warranting a winter weather advisory active from 2 p.m. Sunday to 5 a.m. on Monday. And that's because everything that you see in purple, if you're in a lower valley or lower elevation, you'll be seeing anywhere between 1 to 3 inches of snow. And up in places like the Owyhee Mountains and possibly even other parts of our mountains, we could be seeing anywhere from 4 to 7 inches of snow. So this is creating a little bit of a concern for anybody who has been traveling or will be traveling towards the end of the weekend. And here's a look at how it's going to be shaking out over the next couple of hours. So here's a look at Sunday at about 1 a.m. So overnight, we can see that that system is first coming in just off the coast of the Pacific Northwest. I always joke that when we get unsettled weather, it comes packaged up in a pretty little bow just off the same exact coast every single time without fail. Now, just ahead of that, we have all of this cloud coverage. That's what we're seeing right now across all parts of Idaho. We're seeing that cloud coverage that's starting to welcome and breathe the grounds to bring us some of that snow. Now, we're going to see snowfall breaking down here in Idaho as early as 10 a.m. tomorrow. 10 a.m. to 12 is really where we're going to start seeing the beginning of it, depending on where you live. Now, if you're in Boise, 10 a.m. seems to be a safe bet. Now, as we progress through our Sunday, we're going to be seeing that there's just going to be a whole lot of snow all day long. It's happening in a short amount of time at a hefty amount. So here's a look at 2 p.m. of tomorrow. And then as we go through our Sunday, here's a look at 8 p.m. You can see most parts of northern Idaho seem to be covered, but we are seeing some spots down in the Magic Valley and in parts of our Treasure Valley system. And you can see this is what I call the dip and dot system. That's when it's not one solid band. It just looks like a little dip and dot system that's going to roll in and just kind of sprinkle some snow elsewhere. Now, whether or not that brings us additional snow, it really will vary on wind gusts, but it seems to be where we stand right now that we should see no snow for our Monday. We should be completely clear in the valley region for Monday. Mountain areas could be seeing some residual snow, but it's only at about a 20% chance. Now, here's a look at Tuesday. Tuesday's a very different story. This is a look at noon, and this is that secondary system that's starting to push its way into the Idaho area, and that's really going to kick off a second wave of some unsettled weather that we'll be seeing here in the valley region. Now, here's a look at McCall's extended forecast over the next 7 days, and you can see we only have that 20% break possibly for that Monday, but there is a 20% chance we could be seeing some snow in the forecast. But we can see that Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday and even Saturday, that's when we're going to be having some snow heading our way. Those temperatures well below freezing. So if you'll be in the mountain areas, make sure you just have those layers, because man, it feels like a whole different kind of cold when it's below freezing. Now here's a look at Treasure Valley high temperatures for your Sunday. 34 for Ontario, 33 for Caldwell, 34 for Boise and Kuna, 35 for Mountain Home. Moving on into our west central mountains, the high temperatures will be 32 in Garden Valley, Idaho City. It'll be 25 in Pine and Featherville, 37 in Riggins, 30 in Council, 24 in McCall and Donley, 26 in Cascade. In the east central mountains, high temperatures for your Sunday will be 19 in Stanley, 25 in Fairfield, 25 over in Sun Valley. And then heading on over into the Magic Valley, high temperatures for tomorrow will be 34 in Gooding, 37 in Twin Falls, 32 for Shoshone, 38 in Burley. Day planner, it's always nice to see what to expect. We should be clear until about 8 a.m. So if you got to get those dogs out, make sure you have those layers close. Otherwise, you're looking at snow for the rest of the day. And Natasha, as we've said on this whole entire day, we're really going to be seeing a whole lot of snow in that forecast, with the exception of Monday and Friday.
Beginning to look a lot like Christmas for sure. And it's time to bust out the snow boots, right?
Yeah, snow boots and the Christmas carols.
Definitely. Thanks, Frankie.